Next, you'll want to check the collateral or guarantee requirements for securing the loan. Some collateral requirements could affect your normal operations and the overall cost of the loan. For example, if you need a bigger van for your business, your lender may not allow you to sell the old one if it's already serving as collateral for a loan. Or, the disbursed loan may not be made available to you until the collateral registration process is complete. Lenders may also require a personal guarantee as a second level of security, in addition to the business collateral. A personal guarantee is a pledge by someone other than the named borrower to pay the loan if the borrower cannot. As a general rule, try to avoid providing a personal guarantee for the loan. By making a guarantee, you're putting your family's assets or those of your friends or colleagues at risk. If your business fails to repay the loan, creditors will go after you. Start looking for evidence to convince lenders that your business has sufficient collateral to secure a loan and that a pledge of personal assets is not necessary. In addition, it may be possible to negotiate other aspects of the loan in lieu of a personal guarantee, such as the following. 1. A higher rate of interest. 2. Borrowing a lesser amount. 3. Borrowing for a shorter period of time. And lastly, you may be able to obtain a financial guarantee from a reputable guarantee fund. In case of default, the fund will reimburse the lender up to a predetermined amount, for example, 50 to 75%. A guarantee fund usually charges 1 to 2% of the insured amount. If you still can't avoid a personal guarantee, after negotiating all other alternatives, try limiting the terms of the guarantee itself. For example, set a fixed amount or put a time limit on the personal guarantee asset. There are other terms and conditions that are important to review as well. Check whether the agreement allows you to buy back the loan. That means you can repay early with or without a penalty fee. Negotiate with your lender to have this option available, and if possible, without any fee. It will be helpful to have a buyback option in case you find yourself with excess cash at some point or you want to change your debt to a more competitive source. It's also important to know if there are any non-loan costs, such as upfront fees for reviewing and preparing documents, performing credit checks, or insurance and guarantee fees, etc., which can add to the overall cost of the loan. Try to negotiate to reduce any fees. It never hurts to ask, and lenders will often budge slightly. Tips for negotiating with lenders. Apart from financing conditions, be prepared to negotiate restrictive covenants or commitments that the lender may require your business to follow during the loan term. There may be positive covenants such as you're continuing to meet financial obligations, pay taxes, maintain a positive cash flow, and business insurance, accurate record keeping, and certain levels of financial ratios. Other requirements may be negative if they limit the borrower's behavior in favor of the bank. The most common example would be to require your company not to borrow money from any other lender. You must either negotiate these covenants beforehand or comply with them to avoid any penalty the bank may impose during the loan term. Before starting any negotiation with your banker, list any covenant types that might be especially bad for your particular business. You can discuss any part of a proposed covenant in the give and take of a negotiation, but you must be prepared to offer well-considered and reasonable counter-proposals to achieve a positive result. Tips for negotiating with banks and bank-like institutions. By now, you've probably realized that doing your homework is key to a successful negotiation. You must know your business and your proposed project well and have all the relevant documents ready. You should also collect information about the competitiveness of the lending market so you know how much negotiating power you may have. And of course, practice your presentation. Imagine how you will interact with the lender and what they will ask you. Then, practice answering their questions and showing supporting documents. Another tip is to look for more than one loan commitment. Take advantage of the lock-in period, which is the lender's promise to hold an interest rate and other conditions for a specified period of time, while your loan application is being processed. The lock-in gives you time to collect and compare different loan offers. If the lender doesn't specify a lock-in, be sure to ask for it. Let's take a break and check what you've learned.